So he did that for many years, but he'd always been really arty. And I remember when I was young, he used to do lots of painting and creative stuff, which then he just didn't have time for 3 decades, 4 decades probably. And when he retired, I mean, he's still only semi, he still works, but when he sort of semi-retired and he had a lot more time on his hands, he rediscovered his love for creative arts, and he went to this pottery course. It's like a free pottery course for retired people that he went along to one day, and it completely and utterly captured his imagination. So he's late 60s by this point, and he's now, we were talking about it just recently. He said to me, do you know what, I go to sleep thinking about what I'm going to do to that pot tomorrow, what color I'm going to paint this bit and what handle I'm going to put on that. And it's all consuming, but like in the best possible way. Anybody who's creative knows that feeling of being completely consumed by this thing that you're creating. It's the best feeling in the world. And he talks about it with so much passion, and then he gets up and he does his thing, and then he did his first exhibition at the age of, I think he was 72, and people completely loved his work, and he sold it by the bucket load. And the point of the story is that you're never too old. People say to me, oh, I'm 45, I'm 50, I'm too old to go after what I want to do. And I'm like, please tell me you're joking. Like, until you're underground, you're not too late. It's not too late to explore what lights you up, and I love giving the example of my dad. And I mean, he's one of a gazillion examples probably of people who found what they're really excited about later in life because they finally got the time and they haven't got the financial pressure. But when I asked Dad, would you have wanted to be a potter if you'd discovered this earlier in life, he was like, yeah, that would have been amazing. And he had a great career, and he was good at being a hotel manager, and it served him really well. But the point is, unless you experience lots of different things, you're not going to know what really lights you up.